Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gachis Kama TV, the Towards Man Black Africa. If you look at KAWIRA Mwangaza, you see a governor who is in serious problems. If you look at KAWIRA Mwangaza, utaona mtu ambaye anapigana na maadui ambao hawaoni. Ukimtazama vizuri sana, utaona gavana ambaye anachopigana nacho hakifahamu vizuri. I want to tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, that sometimes what you see on the screens, what you see in public, is not what is happening. There are some politicians who are great friends, but when they appear in public, they pretend to be great enemies. There are some people who are enemies, but when they appear on the screens, they appear to be great friends. That is the truth of the matter. I want to tell you that KAWIRA Mwangaza anapigana na vita ambavyo ni vya juu sana. Anachopigana nacho sio MCAs. Anachopigana nacho sio the deputy governor. Indeed, it is more than that. But when you look at KAWIRA Mwangaza, you know, she was arrested yesterday in the morning, and many people sympathized with her. But the police refused to drive the vehicle after they realized that the ground was becoming hostile to them. They were arresting a woman who was busy giving free daily cattle to a needy family. And KAWIRA Mwangaza said that she's going to repeat this many times. So, when you look at KAWIRA Mwangaza, you realize that she is rattling some feathers. And I can assure you one thing, that KAWIRA Mwangaza will soon be impeached. KAWIRA Mwangaza will not complete her first term. You remember there was a time she was saved by the Senate, and you remember her crying pale nyuma ya Senate, akilia sana baada ya kuokolewa na the Senate, especially those from UDA. But what could be happening to KAWIRA Mwangaza? If you ask me, there are a number of reasons why KAWIRA Mwangaza will finally go, and the reason why she is being persecuted. Because when you look at her, this lady is being persecuted. The first thing that could be happening to KAWIRA Mwangaza is that because of refusing to bribe MCAs, they could start a war. One thing I know about MCAs is that they cannot pass anything in any county unless you bribe them. That is the fact of the matter. If you want anything to pass in parliament, that is in the county assembly, lazima uwape kitu ambacho wataraba kwenye mikono yao. They will not do it free hand. That is the truth of the matter. And even in parliament, that is the truth of the matter. When the government comes up with something, when the government wants to pass a bill, like now the finance bill, lazima pesa zitatumika pale. Now, when you look at KAWIRA Mwangaza has a background of the church. The lady is very religious. I think she's a bishop and has her own church. So the religion and politics are like water and petrol. They don't mix. That is the truth of the matter. Na unapotazama gavana kutokana na ile imani yake kwamba kutoa pesa, kuhoga sio jambo ambalo ni nzuri sana kwake, kulingana na imani yake. It is something that she is likely to continue having conflict with the MCAs. If you look at the governors who work very well with the MCAs, there is more than that. There is more than that. You don't just wake up and start leading the county without atunakula peke yako. These guys will not allow you. That is the truth of the matter. The second reason, in my view, is that MCAs, unajua, they have a lot of appetite. Ati wanaona miradi inaendelea pale. Ati wanaona mume wake akiwa karibu pale na KAWIRA Mwangaza, and they know that he can easily influence some of these traders. So the appetite for money by the MCAs could also be fueling these wars. The appetite for traders could also be fueling this war. Another thing that could be happening to KAWIRA Mwangaza is that somebody in the Senate could be sponsoring her impeachment. Unajua, kadiri ambavyo magavana wanavyo matatizo mengi na MCAs, hivyo ndivyo ambavyo the senators wanafurahia. Unajua, hasira mkizi, furaha ya nani? Ya mvuvi. That is truth of the matter. Kwamba wakati ambapo wanazozana pale, gavana na MC wanazozana, finally the governor is impeached, and once he is impeached, the case is taken to the Senate, and the senators are there waiting for the money. You have to bribe them. That is the truth of the matter. You don't just go there and defend yourself again empty-handed. So this one tells you that a senator or the Senate itself could be fueling this, could easily be working with the MCAs. Ende mfanya hivi, go and impeach her. And you see, KAWIRA Mwangaza will not still give money. And if she has to give, it's when I think she's told by somebody who is very senior. Sio mtu ajitokeze pale. And when you look at even Kithure Kindiki seems to be fed up with KAWIRA Mwangaza. The fact that they come from the same region, the CS seems to be getting fed up. And when Rigathi Gachagua told the people of Meru that the president and him, that is the DP, are not going to interfere with the management of Meru County, they are not going to interfere with KAWIRA Mwangaza, they are not going to solve any problem, I knew that KAWIRA Mwangaza was destined to get more problems. Again, there's also this issue. You know, KAWIRA Mwangaza was an independent candidate. She did not vie for the gubernatorial post. The gubernatorial post that she won was an independent one. She did not join UDA. And do you think UDA is happy with this? Kwa sababu unapotazama utaona kwamba zile sehemu za Meru, Tharaka Nithi na kwingine kule, utapata ya kwamba UDA walichaguliwa. Lakini sasa unapotazama KAWIRA Mwangaza alichaguliwa independently. So is it possible that UDA is fearing that wataleta mtu wao in 2027 and KAWIRA Mwangaza is going to vie as an independent candidate and win the gubernatorial seat? That could be another problem with KAWIRA Mwangaza. And again, I know that politicians will always fight and will always try to destroy each other before the election. So here, most likely ukitazama vizuri, you realize that somebody might be wanting to destroy KAWIRA Mwangaza. Unajua sasa akitolewa pale hata kuwa na pesa, watu wanakuwa na pesa kwa sababu wako katika mamlaka, wako katika ofisini. The moment you are kicked out of office, that is the end. The taps becomes dry. You can't get money. You know, when you are the governor, you're just like a small president in the county. That's why you see them even having first ladies. And kama vile we have the first lady, kama Rachel Ruto. Kile ambacho tunajua ni kwamba maybe the opponent could be trying to destroy her, to finish her completely before 2027 politically, such that come 2027, she will not be able to fight or to have a serious fight or defend the seat. Again, I've also said there's the issue of tender wars. Unajua hii mambo ya tender ni mambo ambayo serikali ya William Samoei Ruto inayochukulia kwa uzito mwingi sana. There's a lot of competition for tenders, by the way. Hawa watu wanataka kupewa hizi kadarasi za kila kitu, kadarasi za kuuza nyasi, kadarasi za kuuza labda unajua, labda sio, kwa mfano kuna mtu ambaye angetaka apewe ile kadarasi ya kutafuta ng'ombe, labda kuna mtu ambaye anafuga ng'ombe na ng'ombe wengi sana, angetaka KAWIRA Mwangaza au anaendea ng'ombe wake, anamuuzia kwa bei. Unapata ng'ombe moja labda anauzwa shilingi 400,000, that's 400,000 and then in the end you end up freezing the county. So these are the kind of people who could be fighting KAWIRA Mwangaza. Again, if somebody is out to embarrass her, because you see, why would the governor be arrested just like that? and thrown into a police Land Rover just like that. Na polisi hatimaye wakasema ya kwamba ati ni kimakosa sijui nini, but what were they coming to do in the first place? Because even a small child can tell that this is KAWIRA Mwangaza. Anamjua, watoto wanamjua Sebuses askari ambao kazi yao ni kulinda usalama, na tena ujue hao ni polisi ambao wametoka kule sehemu za Meru, and then they start talking about it was a case of identity problem that walifanya makosa, and a joke was being told that wanasema ya kwamba kuna polisi wanasema, unajua polisi ni waogo sana, wanasema kwamba ati alikuwa amesimama kando ya barabara akaona gari la polisi likipita, akalisimamisha lile karadiga. The police give her a lift and then she refused to come. Then that's a big lie, because you see, when you look at it, KAWIRA Mwangaza sio mtu wa kwenda kusubiri magari ya daladala, magari ya matatu kwenye stage. She has her own driver, she has her own vehicle, and she's a respectable person. She's a governor. So huwezi ukatwambia ati alikuwa amesimama kwenye stage. So who is after KAWIRA Mwangaza? Is she going to survive? Is she going to win this battle? And it's just a matter of time before we see her in the Senate. But I'm sure the Senate is not going to save her. And the reasons is because they want her to go and deputy take over, such that UDA now wanaweza kuingia pale na mikakati yao mizuri, wajipange vizuri na watu wao, such that come 2027 they hope to sweep all the votes and they have their governor. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, let us interact through the comment section. I'm going to answer most of the comments that you make, and I try as much as possible to reply. And may you have a blessed day. Till next time, bye bye.